Greetings, Earthlings! Welcome to RFF Picks. Today, I have a correlated Counterstrike slip for you for Thursday. This is going to be November the 7th. But first of all, I want to go over my last two slips that I ended up giving on our Winnable. The play at the top I gave out on our MVP plan, and then the play at the bottom was the play that I gave out on last night's YouTube video. So we had more on this one, and we had more on this one as well. So the first matchup was Fear and Spillane, and we had Passion UA going against 500, and this is a prime example of a matchup that went exactly in our favor. We had an overtime game in map 1. We had 19 to 15, so they go best of 13 rounds, and so this was an overtime game. We got a ton more games, and more games equals more opportunities for kills, right? So 19 to 15 is kind of crazy. So within that first map, it was probably kind of over. I wasn't really watching a lot today. I've been sick, and so I have not been feeling too hot. Just been drinking a lot of tea. But yeah, so this is the first matchup, and it looked really good. And then 13 to 5 here, and this is what we wanted. So we hit this pretty easily. Fear went over his kill total by 9, and so that's great right there. And then at the bottom we had like I said in the video, Zero Tenacity going against Hot 2. And I think on the video, I pretty much stated we need around a 13 to 9 matchup. And it's exactly kind of what happened in this situation. So Brute Monster, he ended up pushing. Like I said, I didn't really watch the games today. Didn't pay attention too much, but we had 10 headshots on the push. And then we had Mizu going 19 headshots over 15. We needed 15, went 19. So last two Counter-Strike plays ended up cashing out. Very good for us. So today I ended up, I think I posted it. I can't do math right now. My head's hurting too much. $425, I believe, is what we ended up making for today. I also gave out two tacos today as well, and those look to be cashing. Not a ton of profit on those because I'm limited to $5 entries, but I believe one of them has already cashed, and we're waiting for Russell Westbrook to go under his assist total at like 6.5, and right now I think he's at like 3 going into the third quarter. So we're looking decent on that. Don't know if that's going to end up cashing. I know a lot of people out there like the tacos right now. I don't love them as much because I'm limited to $5, but I know a lot of people out there are kind of looking for the taco plays, and so I'm still giving them out as normal. So here's our Real Friends community, what this is. Me and Miles, we started Real Friends in Football 2.5 years ago, and that channel was initially supposed to be a gambling channel, but we kind of shifted the direction to just a generic football channel. So that channel now has 35,000 subscribers, and right after the Super Bowl, we started RFF Picks. So RFF Picks started off the Super Bowl. Our next goal is to get up to 2,000 subscribers, and as you can see below, I'm up 500 units over, what is this? Dude, I cannot do math right now. 7,000 bets and 7% ROI. I'm NyQuil going to sleep real fast over this video. But yeah, as you can see, we are going up in a positive trajectory, right? And so my 3 pillars, we do EV gambling here, we do correlated betting, and another thing we do is villain betting, right? So villain betting, we like to go against what the public wants us to do. So we do a lot of bets when it comes to what the sports books want. So a lot of times I'll be betting on the under when it comes to football games or basketball games or point totals of superstars, stuff like that. It's very disgusting, but like I said, I have a process, and I want to come on here and kind of show y'all how I make money sports gambling. So here is our link tree. So go give us a follow on all of the other platforms that we have. We have our YouTube channel, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Winnable. I need to update this a little bit better, but we have a lot of different platforms out there, and really appreciate the support. So here is our Winnable. What this is, easy way to get our plays, right? So our YouTube plays are going to go on our free plan. So me and Miles, we're kind of getting the groove right now. I used to be really into it early on, but now I'm getting right back, and I'm going to try. Like I said, I don't feel good today, but I came on and tried to make a video for y'all. And Miles, he makes videos really early in the morning. He's kind of focusing more on football and basketball, EV positive plays, and then I've been doing a lot of correlated Counter-Strike plays at night. I feel like a lot of the esports people, they're probably going to be more of like the night owls playing video games and then going to sleep super late. And so I come on here making videos in the nighttime, and Miles will kind of get on there in the morning, seeing what he can find early on before the sportsbooks kind of shift their plays, and he gives plays out in the morning. So it's going to be more like two free picks a day. Like I said, at night I'm making a video, and Miles is kind of taking that lead on in the morning. Our MVP plan is going to be $99.99 a month. If you want to try that out for 75% off, type in code RFF2024. I believe there's only two or three discounts left. But as you can see, we have 1,100 people subscribed to our Winnable plan that get all of our plays via text, via email. And yeah, if you want to sign up for that, there's two or three codes available left. So that's going to be until the end of the year. So if you sign up for that, you get our MVP plan for $50 for 2 months total, right? So finally, this is going to be the play that y'all are looking for. I really actually do like this play a lot. I believe it's at 11:30 in the morning. Not too hot on the... I guess I'm going to ask, like, how do y'all feel about the new PrizePicks format that they have going on? They really shifted a lot. I feel like some things I do like and some things I don't like. When I initially sent this plan out or play out to our Winnable, they flipped the numbers for some reason. I hit screenshot and they had it in the over. They had over 32.5 and over 9. So that is not what we want. We want the under. I feel like if you were to tail it, because I gave the play out with a tail or with a link, if you were to just tail the link, it probably would filter that way. But when I screenshotted, the arrows flipped. So that was... They still got a lot to work on, I feel like, and they're still getting their groove with all that. But a couple of things I like I said, a couple of things I don't, and I don't really like that it's not showing the time of the game on this screenshot in itself. But I believe this is at like 11:30 in the morning on Thursday. So what we're gonna do here is we're taking the under, right? So we have Audic and Vikings going against each other. Audic is actually the heavy favorite in this matchup. They are like minus 325, which would be kind of equivalent to like pretty big favorite. I would say like an 80% favorite to win this matchup. So we're hoping for the exact opposite of this situation, to where there's a ton of games, right? This was 13-9, so this is like 42 games in total. And this is like, I'm really testing myself with the math right now. This is 25 or I guess it'd be 24 and 17. So what is the 41 games, 51, 41, 51. I don't even care. But anyways, there's a ton of games, right? There's a ton of games being played between these two matchups. And if that happens, then these people are going to be in the games for a long period of time, right? So we want the opposite of that situation, to where these games get completed very quickly. So we're looking for more of like a 13-4, 13-5 situation. If that happens, then regardless of the audit guy right here, Nady, that has a 32.5 kill total, he's not going to reach that because he's not on the battlefield for that many times, or for that many games. And if that happens, they're going to go under their kill total throughout the entire period. So this isn't like a basketball game or a football game or a hockey game where there's an allotted time period. You know, football is a 3-hour event. Hockey is 30 or 20-minute periods, 3 periods. This doesn't work like that. This is a best of 13. So that means that these games can go, 13-0, or they can go up to 16-13 if they go into overtime, right? So I think the slip that I had 2 times ago, there was a time to where it was 13-0. And so that's kind of what we're looking for here. We're looking to one team take over the matchup, which is most likely going to be Audic because they're favorite in the matchup. Take over the matchup, get it completed, call it a day, hit the plane, go home, or hit the bus, go home, and that's it. So that's going to be the play today. I should be posting maybe a couple more, but like I said, I'm getting ready to go to sleep real quick. But if I see something, I'll be posting that on the MVP plan, so be on the lookout. If not, Miles will be out there in the morning tomorrow getting the video out to y'all. So best of luck, and see you maybe tomorrow. I'll make a video tomorrow before I have a birthday dinner, but I'll get a video before I get out to dinner tomorrow. So see y'all.